Oh, well, I'm Pennywise the Dancing Clown. Now we aren't strangers, are we?
I should get going now.
Oh, without your boat? Here. Take it.
Oh, hell no!
Guys, welcome back to the Three-Way Podcast, Hump Day Show special, featured on Wednesdays.
It's not that special, bro.
But it is featured on Wednesdays, right? I got that part, right?
Yeah.
I am your guest host, Abby, aka DNA Gamer.
AKA stop stealing my wardrobe.
What? What?
Look, we even have the same texture. Jesus. Fuck, I'm sorry, guys.
And this is our regular host, Elias, aka Jerks4. And we are here with, it was kind of my, I'm going to say it was kind of my idea.
It's all her idea. If it's terrible, you can blame it on her.
In honor of the new Stephen King movie coming out, the second one, the sequel to It. We wanted to go ahead and feature our favorite Stephen King movies.
Yeah.
For many of you who don't know, Stephen King is a writer, and all of his, pretty much almost all of his books should be turned into movies, but we're just going to go ahead and give you...
Shit, isn't it at this point they are all turned into movies?
That's what I think for the vast majority.
We were going through the list of all the movies he's had, and it's like, oh my god, he did that, he did that.
We were like, oh wow, like he's been around.
All right, let's kick it off.
For kick it off.
Number
So,
three.
since I'm hosting, I'm
Number
going to go ahead and
three.
take it to you.
Oh,
Number
fuck.
3 on your list, Jerks.
All right, number 3 on my list. I'm gonna hide my list because I don't want to spoil it for you.
All right.
So I'm gonna spoil it for everybody. All right, number 3 on my list.
Everybody put your hands in the air.
This is gonna be The Mist. The Mist.
The Mist.
The Mist. So basically, The Mist is what TLDR is. There's a fucking mist. There's something in it, and it kills people. And at the end, like,
TLDR.
too long, didn't read.
Ah.
So, all right. Anyways, in The Mist, yes, it's like sleepy town, like a small community of people, and like there's like drama in between them, whatever.
That townspeople, as usual.
Townspeople, but out of nowhere, a mysterious mist travels down from the mountaintops. Anyways, like, so this mist comes out of nowhere, and there's something in it. It's killing people, but like I said, to cut to the end, like okay, there's gonna be a lot of spoilers in this, by the way.
Spoiler
cut to
alert
the
from a
end,
movie that came out like 10 years ago.
This
Spoiler
guy,
alert.
the lead character, like ends up killing like all the people that he was trying to escape with because they're like, fuck it, there's no reason to living. We're all gonna...
No, they ran out of gas.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. There's no reason to living. We're all gonna end up dying.
They just keep on driving and driving, basically. And
So
it's just getting nowhere.
So they end up like killing themselves. Like the guy had a gun. He only had a certain amount of bullets.
No,
so
he didn't end up killing himself. He killed everybody else.
he was. Well, they were all killing themselves. Well, what I'm saying is that they were all trying to die.
He killed his own son.
He killed his own son. He killed everybody in the car. And then when he tried to kill himself, he couldn't do it. Of course, he ran out of bullets. So he goes out expecting whatever's in the mist to kill him. Plot twist: the mist starts to demist.
Dissipate.
And then here comes the military, saving the day.
Yeah, major plot twist. I was so angry.
Yeah, it was pretty upsetting.
And
but
I
was
mean,
also
he
laughing.
just like breaks down because he's like, I just freaking killed everybody. And,
for no reason.
And we were about to get saved.
But I don't blame him though. I mean, he didn't know.
I don't blame him either.
He didn't know.
He didn't know. It was,
But yeah, that's my number 3.
Wow, number 3. All right. Number 3 for me is going to be, drumroll, Carrie.
Carrie?
Yeah.
Which is Carrie?
Carrie
We're all
is
gonna laugh
the
at
one with the crazy
We're all gonna laugh at you.
girl who has telepathic powers
Yeah, but
and ends up killing everybody in her high school at prom.
didn't they do a remake of this?
They did do a remake, but I'm not talking about the remake. I'm talking about the original one, which I believe was released in 1987.
Sure.
And yeah, so pretty much it follows a girl who lives a very sheltered life. Didn't even know what a period was. Her mom
Jesus.
physically and emotionally abuses her. And towards the end, she finds out that she has telekinetic powers.
Okay.
And all her bullies, she destroys them at the end.
She
kills them all.
destroys them at the end.
Yeah, she sets fire to their school gym, and she kills everybody.
Well, isn't this like one of those iconic scenes where they like douse her in like pig blood or something?
Yeah, that's because her bullies did that. She was nominated, or she won prom queen with her date, and that's when the bullies chose that moment to release the pig blood, and Carrie loses it. Carrie goes berserk and murders everybody.
Oh, really? I mean, I've never seen it, so shit. I thought she only kills like a few of them.
No, she murders everybody. She telepathically closes the doors and sets fire to the gym so no one can get out, so everyone dies.
Oh, wow.
And then
How does she die? Because I know she dies, right?
Yeah, she dies somehow. I don't know.
Well, we can save that for whoever's watching to watch it.
Yeah,
There you
no
go.
spoiler alerts here.
Except that everyone dies. Oh my god.
But yeah, if you haven't checked it out, I would highly recommend it. Carrie, not the remake, but the older one, 1987.
The newer one has what's her name? Chloe.
Chloe Moritz Grace
Yeah.
as Carrie. Like I said, don't watch the new one. Watch the older one. It's
All
a lot
right, there
better.
you go. Well, my number 2, just keep on trucking. Number 2 for sure it has to be The Green Mile.
Okay, why the Green Mile? It's a crazy one out of nowhere.
Green Mile is such a good fucking movie. Oh, my name's Coffee. I like to drink.
Another one with Forrest
But
Gump.
pills.
My name's
but
Forrest.
spelled
Forrest Gump.
differently. Yeah, like this movie, it had oh my gosh, I forget his name.
Tom Hanks.
It had Tom Hanks, but the actor who played Coffee, John Coffey, I
I
forget.
don't remember his name.
But he died.
Michael something, I think. Mike something.
Probably. Shit,
Yeah.
I don't remember. But he did such a good fucking job. Like, he's like this huge dude who's very intimidating. But in the movie, he was like this sweet, kind of soul person.
Yeah, who got it wrongfully accused.
He got wrongfully
of doing a murder
accused,
he didn't do.
sent to jail. And then, like, Tom Hanks is like
The
not,
warden.
Not a warden.
I would kind of say the warden.
Yeah, he's like a captain in this jail area, whatever.
Prison.
Yeah. But basically, in his area is basically anybody who's gonna end up being executed.
Yeah.
So
Death row.
yeah, he's on death row. But anyways, like this movie, it's just a lot of heart in it. I mean, again, like you have this one guy, I forgot his name, and then of course you have Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks being a fucking amazing actor. I mean,
For sure.
He's gonna elevate whatever he's gonna be in. I love like the scenes whenever like they're chasing around the little mouse. I love like that asshole dude who just was there just to see somebody die. Like his whole like story, like arc, his playthrough, like how he was basically like a complete piece of trash, to be honest. And how Tom Hanks, like his character, like in the end he was trying like to save John, but in the end he couldn't, and he dies. And as his penalty, he's pretty much living his entire life watching everybody he's ever loved die before him. And like honestly, this movie is a pretty incredible movie, to be honest. I mean, I've never read the books. Just to clear that up too, she asked me too, like, have you ever read any of these books? I was like, no, I don't read the books. I just watch the movies.
I like to read, so mostly all the movies, I read the books.
But so I can't really compare them to the books, but these films are really well done. I've bought like these movies several times when, originally on DVD, probably even VHS, showing my age, and again, digital or Blu-ray or whatever I can find them in. But this is one of those movies I highly recommend for people to go watch.
All right, going down for my number 2, I'm gonna go ahead and go with The Shining.
Red Rum.
Red Rum. Live, laugh, love.
Come play with us.
Some
Those
cute
fucking
little twins.
Yeah.
So basically, The Shining obviously is about a hotel that is possessed by an evil spirit. This family gets contracted to go out there and take care of the hotel during the winter months. And the spirit possesses the dad, and the dad goes crazy and starts coming after the mom and his son. And his son also has some kind of...
What's her name? Penelope?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, she was
Popeye's
she
wife?
was jacked up that whole movie. She said she hated filming that
Oh,
movie.
yeah, she said she really hated filming that movie.
It was like psychological torture. Like, they didn't let her know anything of what was going on. So all her reactions that you see in that movie is like genuine terror.
Yeah.
So anyway, his son has a power which they call the Shining.
The Shining.
And so basically at the end of the day, the son gets away with his mom, dad stays in the hotel and becomes a little photograph.
Yeah, he outsmarts the dad by going into that maze.
Yeah.
But then he walks backwards in the snow in his footsteps to like throw off his dad. that was pretty smart of him. I do remember that scene.
And his
But
dad
yeah,
just froze like a big Jack Nicholson popsicle.
yeah,
Pretty much. So yeah, so that's basically my number 2. There's no plot twist.
Plot twist is that he actually died, or
Yeah.
didn't die.
No, he died.
He died.
But he became like a little photograph in that picture
he,
of the
like,
hotel.
joined the
Yeah, he joined the hotel's
ghostery.
victims.
All right. Any honorable mentions for our number 1s?
I'm gonna go ahead and go with Misery.
Misery. I've never seen Misery.
Yeah, Misery is a jacked up movie featuring Kathy Bates. So basically,
actually, I think that's like one of her first like major roles, isn't it?
yes, because I believe after that it was with Dolores. But anywho, so basically in this movie, this writer finishes up a trilogy of these books called Misery, and he gets into like this bad accident, and the lady that saves him physically, emotionally, and psychologically tortures him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like, and she's a nurse, and
women, right?
yeah, but anyway.
Just
But
kidding.
anyway, so basically, he finds out and he starts exploring because she holds him captive
Okay.
in her house. She breaks his legs.
I've never seen it, but I've heard good things about it.
Yeah, no, she breaks his fingers. She breaks his legs.
Shit.
And basically, she's not okay in the head. You find out that she's a nurse, who was like forcefully fired because she was killing her patients.
Ew.
Yeah. So anyway, so she was a big fan of his books, and she basically tortures him into writing another book.
That's the only like honorable mention you have.
Yeah, it's my honorable mention.
All right. I don't. Do I have any honorable mentions? Yeah, the Thinning. I think it's called Thin Man or
The Thinning?
The Thinning. Is
Yeah.
it called The Thinning? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that movie is so funny. I remember watching it and like.
You've been making fun of the
Like-
shooting so long, you're gonna be
like-
confused.
Yeah, probably. The dad, he's like he wanted to get skinny, I think, but like some gypsy like gave him a pie or something, and basically his fatness is there, or no, his thing. I don't know what the hell it was, but she gives him a fucking pie, and like whoever eats the pie ends up dying, and then like towards the end, like his family ate the pie. He's like, no, like. He's like, fuck, you know?
He's like, yeah, they ate my pie.
But before that, like, he tried killing other people, like, to have them eat the pie and shit. But anyways, it's pretty fucked up movie. But yeah, that's a good one too.
That's a good
Honorable
one?
mention.
You like it?
But yeah, so number 1s. You want to go or you want me to go?
All right. My number 1 is Dreamcatcher. For sure, hands down. You have alien invasion. Couple that mixed in with telepathic powers. Couple that mixed in with horror, and you have Dreamcatcher. Premise of Dreamcatcher is this sentient alien invades.
Oh yeah, it's aliens, right?
Yeah, it's aliens.
Fucking Morgan Freeman in that
But
shit too.
the funny thing is, only way I can explain it is like they infect you by like,
Anal?
yeah, coming out of your butthole.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I was just kidding.
No, like they, so you get bitten by this creature and it takes over like your digestive system and then it eats its way out of your butthole.
Alright.
So yeah, it's Dreamcatcher. So basically, it's an alien invasion. A group of friends who share telepathic powers with another. They finally figure out sentient being, Duddits. They are able to save the world from an alien invasion. And I mean, yeah, because it's an alien invasion, but
That's right, yeah.
not in the sense like, oh, aliens are coming to invade. It's more like in the sense of infection, because these things they spread and they're coming out of people's buttholes. So yeah.
Yummy.
So yeah, it's a great movie. Check it out, and that's my number 1.
All right. Well, my number 1 for sure has to be The Shawshank Redemption.
All right.
I think this one is like one of the ones that probably a lot of people. I honestly, I was like,
So like honestly,
that motherfucker wrote it. I had
you don't
no
like
idea.
the horror. You like more like the
Like psychological.
yeah.
feel
You're
good
more into the
ending
psychological
kinda
side of it.
thing. Yeah, because honestly, his horror is not really that horrific. Like I was telling you, that one movie, Sleepwalkers, it's so fucking funny. Like people turn into cats. It's fucking hilarious. And, like, Mark Hamill's in it. It's great. You should watch it. Everybody should watch it.
Another honorable.
Yeah. Let's just shoot that horn in. But no, Shawshank Redemption. Of course, like I don't think it's like rare. I think it's super rare you'll find somebody who hasn't seen it. I think this has even been on Netflix for a while.
Yeah. I had.
Basically, it tells the story of Andy Dufresne and him like being accused of murdering his wife because his wife cheated on him. But you know, he gets sentenced. He goes to jail for like 20 years or something.
Yeah.
and like while this is happening, like in jail, he kind of grows as a person, to be honest, because the person who he was before is like not who he can be anymore in jail. But while in jail, like
He's a changed man.
he changes, but like at the same time, you also see him like go from this really quiet guy that nobody liked. He thought it was just really awkward to being like the most popular person there, kind of thing.
The most popular prisoner.
Yeah, but like the story, like I'm not doing it justice because I don't have the time for this to explain the entire story. But like it turns out like he's been like trying to like find a way out of this jail this entire time. But during like you see like situations where like he becomes friends with these group of like inmates, he finds like enemies in this group of what they call the sisters, a bunch of like guys who pretty much just want to bang him, and you know you can't really go wrong with a movie that has Morgan Freeman, of course. Like,
Yeah, he's a great
Dreamcatcher.
actor.
I mean, Dreamcatcher's your number one. My number one has him too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Morgan
Like-
Freeman comes out on He really does.
And like,
But you know what? In Dreamcatcher, he's a bad guy.
oh yeah, that's right.
Like hardcore bad guy.
No, this one he's a hardcore. Well, no, he's a murderer. But yeah, like this movie, it has a really great story, great like things to learn from, to be honest, and like it's just a movie I have to recommend. I have to put it at number one. Recommend everybody and anybody watch it. Again, I think it's on Netflix. If it's not, go buy it, go rent it, do whatever you need to do, go watch it. It's super good. It's super like quote unquote inspiring in sort of ways, but it's also like telling of how jail can really change a person for the better and the worse. Like for example, in this movie, you see like what happens when somebody's been institutionalized is the phrase they use, and like somebody actually like gets to leave, like you know, on parole or whatever, but being in jail for like 50 years or more or whatever, it changes you. You're not used to actually having freedoms, and in this story you see like kind of like the fallout of that. Like even though you have your freedom, you really don't have it anymore.
Yeah, I think you become like very paranoid.
Yeah,
for sure.
but yeah, that's my number one for sure.
All right, hands down. So guys, that was basically it. Thank you for stopping in and watching our Hump Day Show special. If you haven't already, check out the first It movie, the new remake. It's actually pretty good, and hopefully y'all catch the second installment in theaters. All right, bye. See y'all later, guys.
Okay, bye. Thank you for watching.